And we're rolling. Literally. And a quick stop at our storage area to get some stuff out of the cargo trailer that we need for this trip. I had stopped for gas earlier, and we are going to make a quick stop at the grocery store, and then we're going to actually hit the road. And a quick stop at the grocery store before we leave town. This is just to give you an idea of how this fits in a parking space. There have been a few places that we've gone with this where the sites are shorter and you really have to plan to take up 2 spots, or a spot and a half anyway. And here at Fry's, the spots are long enough, as you can see, that I am within the lines all the way around. That's pretty cool. Oh, we just got to watch those compact space sites, I guess. All right, we'll be rolling here shortly. We're on the Loop 303 heading north. Instead of taking I-17 up to go to Williams, we're going to take the back roads, go through Prescott and Wickenburg and that. So, Murphy is in his carrier with the top open on it. He seems pretty content. Joan is sitting right over here. And I'm driving the new van. And boy, does this thing drive sweet. All right, still on the road. We're on Highway 60 right now. Just about coming into the town of Wickenburg. And I get to be the passenger for a while so I can run the video. And the pretty blonde who is backlit right there, there we go, is driving the coach. And Murph is somewhere in back. I don't know where he is back there. He hopped out of his carrier. He's settling in. He was a little worried about it all right at first, but now it doesn't seem too awful scary. And we had stopped for lunch just a little bit ago. There's a rest area just outside of Wickenburg. And our first homemade lunch in the van. There's going to be a whole lot of first this and that in the van, because we'll be living in a van down by the river. Sorry. And rolling through the town of Wickenburg. Kind of what the desert looks like out there. We're off of the main highway 93 that would take you to Laughlin or Vegas, and we're on highway 89. So this is going to be new territory for us. All the times that we've been in Arizona, we have not been on this road. And welcome to the town of Congress. Obviously nothing whatsoever to do with our legislative branch. Kind of a typical high desert town. It might be kind of hard to tell on this camera since it's got a pretty wide angle lens, but those are some pretty spectacular mountains out in the distance. what the ProMaster can do on these steep climbs. Mario here next to me is taking this 35-mile-an-hour curve at 44. We kind of thought by taking these back roads that we might not have as steep of a climb as we'd have on Interstate 17 going up towards Flagstaff, but this is pretty steep. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's the top of a U-Haul truck on the other lane that's coming down the hill. Yeah, we don't need to do those scooter videos on the twisty roads. We're doing it here with the Roadtrek. And we are now rolling through the town of Yarnell. Looks like we've settled into high valley terrain now. Reasonably level here. Not too much climbing or descending. Just went through the community of Peoples Valley. Okay, we swapped drivers. Dug Murph out of the back end. And there he is on Mama's lap. Hey bud, how you doing? He's curious, he's looking around. And we are just coming into the town of Prescott. And we'd gone through, what's the name of it? Willoit. From the town of Willoit to here is a lot of seriously twisty, curvy road, and I was driving, so didn't really have much opportunity to shoot any video, but be a good motorcycle road, but a lot of it is 35-mile-an-hour speed and much slower than that in the curves. So we're about an hour and a half away from where we're going to stop for the night. And this is our first time seeing the town of Prescott, but it sure looks like a nice town, what we're seeing from the outskirts as we go rolling in. It's about 15 degrees cooler than it was when we rolled out of the Phoenix area, so that's a big plus. We are in downtown Prescott. I didn't have the video going, but we just passed, what was it called? Air Village. And it's a motel or a boutique hotel of sorts that you stay in Airstream trailers that they have set up on the property. I think that's a really cute premise. This is a nice little town. I don't know why I sound surprised. Looks like they got some kayaks and stuff there. Well, that's a really pretty little, I don't know if it's big enough to call a lake or if it's just a pond, but that was kind of pretty. We're just on the outskirts of Prescott here right now. And coming up on some interesting rock formations as we're rolling out of Prescott on Highway 89. be working our way pretty much north from here. Long line at the entrance for Grand Canyon. I'm guessing we're at least a half a mile from the check-in station there. Alright, we are getting close. There's the sign for Grand Canyon National Park. We are 600 feet from the entrance gate. It's we've been in line for 45 minutes or so. Alright, we made it past the entrance gate, and as you can see, traffic thinned out quite a bit from there. We were in line for about an hour and 15 minutes to get in the entrance. And we're just coming up on the visitor center. Alright, we are at the visitor center at Grand Canyon. Visitor center. The path of least resistance. Going to where we can get to the closest viewpoint, and then we'll walk along the rim. Alright, here we are at the Grand Canyon. Say hi, Joan.
Hi, Joan.
Alright. That is a long way down. Highway 89A heading into Sedona, probably about 15-20 miles from Sedona. Interesting road. This would be great on the scoots. And the ProMaster is handling it fine, especially since we learned how to manually downshift this thing. Canyon walls.
preview about what the road actually looks like. All those squiggles.
And we're still descending, heading down towards Sedona, and kind of in the last of the switchbacks. For letting water run down this so it doesn't flood the road. Some of the trees are starting to change colors.
This is Sedona. Looks like an art district. Totally different from Williams. Nobody wants to go around us. They're all looking.
Oh, here comes a BMW. What's the difference between a BMW and a cactus?
What?
The cactus has the bricks on the outside.
Right laying in.